there's literally no way that I just did that. I literally just stopped my video, and I'm not too tech savvy. Try to clip and cut the videos. Oh dang! I was on a roll too. I was literally on a roll. Yeah, I was on a roll. Dang, man. I can only control what I can control, right? So started up again. We're back. We're back. Day three. I mean, let's not keep track of the days. Let's just go at it. You know what I'm saying? Make this a habit. These daily journals, one day at a time. Let's do it, man. What was I saying? Today was just another day. It's Wednesday, the March 25th, Wednesday. Uh, got up, went to my class, 11:30. Well, I was up. I've been up since like 8:30 a.m. Got up, went to my 11:30 physics, studied, read a little bit, then went to micro 1:30 and studied after that. Study, read until gym. Did a little back and bicep workouts. Sidebar. The fat grips. Building my forearms to be massive. These fat grips are just my arms in general. Fat grips, man, is something that football and inclined my knowledge of knowing. Fat grips, insane pumps. Good back and bar workout. Got to use the new eGym stuff. Where's my you scan the little this right here. It's a bracelet, but I'm not wearing it 24/7. And I don't want to get it at home, so I have to put it on my water bottle. You wear the bracelet, or you have the bracelet, then you put it up to the eGym stuff, and then it brings up like your settings, and then like if need be, the lat pull down comes down to your height. The chair lifts up to where the row, so your body is where it needs to be, and that's all I've used so far, or I've seen so far. I'm pretty sure it does that for everything, like the thing on the leg curl or on the leg extension, it adjusts. And they got hip thrust. I don't know what else, but I'm probably not gonna use it because I'm more of an old school gym guy. I'm more of a I don't even like the rubber plates. I'm more of a I grew up like not grew up. I sound like old head. I only been working out for wait, I've been working out for I've been working out 6 years, dude. Oh my God, that's insane. That is insane. 6 years of working out. But what was I saying? I grew up like during football season, our old weight room that we used to work out in used to have the metal. I mean, like the old school Ronnie Coleman metal plates. Whenever you slide them together, they slap. You can hear the cling. You know what I'm saying? And then the rusty metal bars. Like I'm an old in that regard. I'm an old head, and I value stuff like that, right? Uh, like the old dumbbells, the rusty dumbbells. I remember my senior year, I got up to like 125 dumbbells. The old the oldest dumbbells. They had dust on them because nobody else used them, and I was repping them. I can probably still hit them today, but they only got 100-pound dumbbells here, so I'll be instead of doing 1,000 reps with 100 on flat, I do like maybe 10. I've been getting 10 on incline with the hundreds, so I'm pretty sure if I did flat, I can get I can get up there. But like I was saying, I'm more of an old school gym guy. I'd rather do a barbell road and do the seated, calibrated, or I'd rather just do the regular cable row or the regular cable pull down than do the fancy granny therapy. Like, it doesn't even feel like real weight to me. It just feel like I'm just pulling something like I don't know, maybe it's a mind muscle thing anyways, but it just doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't sit right with me in that regard, right? So yeah, I'm more of an old school muscle head, and I value that. Like whenever I think of working out, I don't think of the Peloton and the Pilates machine and the what is that one e-gym that you can have at home? I think it is the no, it's not a Peloton. A Peloton is the bike, right? But the one that you hook up and it's like a screen, you know, you know what I'm talking about because I know. And but in the future, I'll still know. So I'm not into that. I'm into more the whenever I think of working out, I think like Rodney Coleman, Keith. I mean Heath. Uh, who was I finna say? I say Keith Lee, like the food review dude. But like the old school bodybuilders. Now I used to watch whenever I was working out like strength, like football training to come back and play football. Even C-bump, the old C-bump, it just depends. But like that, I like that type of workout, like the real gutsy, blood and guts. Dorian Yates. That's that's what I was looking for. Tap into that if you're a real gym head. Um, but yeah, I'm into that type of gym. I'm not into the new high tech stuff. That's not me. So yeah, did back in bike called great pump. I mean, pump was great. Then moved on to the buys. Great. Got home, finished a little homework, prepared for tomorrow. Had the Sopranos on. Had to turn it on to get this going. And now I'm here. I had read earlier, before the gym. That's great. I mean, I feel like I was already a positive, like a optimistic, positive person before I started reading this, but this has really boosted my outlook on life, honestly. So the what I was saying before I got cut off, the book, the thing, I'm on page one, yeah, I'm on page 143. I think I read like 40 pages today. But it doesn't matter how much or how fast you read if you're not letting it sink in and like you're not applying it, then it means nothing. But I got to the point where I recognized the quote that was on the back of the book. It's where I stopped. It says, "We stay on the positive path by shifting our gaze a little at a time until we see all we see is the horizon." I feel like that's really powerful. The last chapter that I read was Positive on Purpose. God's delays are not his denials. Like the way that she brought it up, right? Let me go back while I keep this page in my two hands. These my resources. He said God's answer prayers in three ways, right? He says yes, the kind that ends with a hallelujah, thank you, God. It's the second way is a not yet, holding a pattern that's not a yellow light. Well, it looks more like a red light than a yellow one. And the third one is I have something better in mind for you. And I feel that. That really hit home and I'm like, man, this is gonna be a good chapter, right? Then she's talking about like how as much as we thank God for the blessings, right? The doors that he does open, we also need to thank God for the doors that he closes. Whether that's in the past or opportunities that we didn't have or that we didn't get to pursue or things of that nature, we need to thank him for that too, because delays are not denials, right? Often we call rejection, often what we call rejection is God's protection. A spin on "stick with me, child." This train is going somewhere else. And another part says we get so fixated on being on a specific request that we're blinded to the blessings around us. And this is a great analogy, and I was literally picturing it while I was reading it. It said rigidity folds its arms over its chest and closes itself off to the world. This is how she ended the chapter. This is rigidity, right? It's folded like it's not. It's stubborn. It's rigid, of course. Then flexibility, by contrast, has a wide embrace. welcoming the not yets and the remixes of the answers of prayers. Stay, stay open. We may think heaven is hard of hearing, when in fact it is just busy redirecting our route. We're quick to thank God for the open doors, also thanking for the closed ones. That's great. I think, all right, so that's a good one. But I think the one before, yeah, the one before, I don't know, where is it? Oh, well, yeah, okay. Two chapters before that, she has said it. Another word for you is discipline as an honor and promise that we made to ourselves that will look, yeah, that will look to the bright side. We stay on the path, yeah. So yeah, just being more optimistic and knowing that God has a plan for me. You know, whether it's in alignment with what I want, doesn't matter because I have to find. Well, I don't have to find a way, but I'm fully submitted to God's will. Like whatever God's will happen. I'm totally at peace with that. So yeah, this is great. I'm gonna take a day off of it and let it sink in, and I'm read F feelings tomorrow. Yeah, I'm 100 pages deep in that. Whenever I was reading in the prayer grounds, like I said yesterday, it was great. Yeah, making progress in these books, man. Yeah, so that's great, man. That's a great book. I don't know why I put these on yesterday, but I don't know if I'm repeating myself if I said it earlier. But I don't know, it makes me feel studious, like I know what I'm talking about whenever I'm talking. But yeah, I wore Crocs and no socks today. I don't know what it is. It made my feet feel so muscular. I'll just look down and I see like my I don't know what these veins are called, but like my veins popping out to my ankles, and it just made me feel massive, like I'm making gains on my feet. Yeah, I got to keep up with these titles. Shoot, I don't know what today would be like. Today is just like another normal day. Like it's just another day. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I had a thought. I had a thought earlier before the gym, and like the gym just fried all my brain cells. So now I'm just like just winging it. But yeah, this is great. Wash my clothes today. This is small things. Clean my room, and it was this guy's birthday. I think this is how I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna title it this. So I'm. It's like 10. It's like 10 o'clock, and I decide to get out of bed. Right, even though I was lollygagging for ever since I got up, but I decided to get out of bed. And I start to wash my dishes, clean up a little bit. I hear a knock on the door. I come out. Well, I don't come out. I like walk out the kitchen. The kitchen is not set off. Then there's this guy, the maintenance man. He's like, he's like, ah, man, he's just smiling. I'm like, why are you smiling? In my head, he's like, yeah, I'm here to do maintenance on your air conditioner, your blah blah blah, refrigerator, dryer, whatever you need, right? Or supposedly, he looks at it. He's like, yeah. Well, he comes in and he looks at it. He's like, yeah, it hasn't been cleaned in a while. How y'all letting me live like this? But that's not the point. And then he's like, yeah, man, I'm like, how you doing? Like just making conversation. He's like, I'm doing good. I can't complain. It's my birthday. And he said it so casually though. So I'm like, it's your birthday? Like, kind of enthusiastic. He's like, yeah, it's my birthday. Like, he tried to match my tone. I'm like, dang, bro, happy birthday. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. Maybe I have a different point of view on birthdays. But I'm like, what are you doing? Like, go enjoy your day, bro. He's like, man, I will all I can. I don't know what he has on his plate, honestly. But this is crazy. Like, I was forced. I've been fortunate enough to not have to work on my birthdays, except last year I had to work. But whenever I got off, had surprise me. Let's not dabble into that though. Um, but I've been fortunate enough to like not have to work on my birthday, and I forget that I'm privileged in a lot of ways, even though I'm not as privileged as other people, right? But I mean, I'm not comparing. Comparison is a thief of joy. I'm very privileged. But I'm like, dang, it just made me think for a second, like for a split second, I'm like, dang, that's crazy, right? But yeah, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And then I had went to class. Well, I offered them. I was like, yo, like, you want anything like a birthday cake? He's like, nah, man. I'm like, all right. So then I went to class and I came back to get ready for the gym and stuff. And then we leave for the gym and I see him still working. I just feel so bad, man. Like, dang, on his birthday. I mean, obviously, I don't know what he has on his plate. It's my first time talking to him, but man, on your birthday, it hurt. It hurt my feelings because I just feel so bad for him. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. Then this another thing I want to say on here. I was I mean, I'm sure 18 million people have seen it. So this guy on YouTube, this he used to be a neurosurgeon and now he just travels and he does YouTube full time and hangs with his dog and his wife. They don't have kids. So he's just talking. He's like, he's saying why he quit neurosurgery after being like a world renowned like great surgery guy. He's like he doesn't see no point in it. He says the analogy that he used was having a leak in your roof, but the surgery doesn't repair the leak. It just rips out the drywall and replaces it with new drywall instead of fixing the problem at hand. It's just it's basically for fashion. It's not really addressing the problem. That made me think a little bit like maybe it is like when they say like big pharma and big hospitals like what be wrong with folks. But yeah, like are they just keeping people sick on purpose? Like it's he said the way that he's seen people like recover and be healed is like through a good diet, low stress, sleep, a support system, and things like that. Like I'm like, what is going on? Like I don't know. It just made me question a lot of the medical field, especially being having my major. It's something I want to think about because that's what I'm going to be spending majority of my life in. Even though I have a plan, I have a plan up here. I'm like, you know, yeah. That just made me question a little bit. This is crazy. Then I watched the library tour of the dude that sparked this series. Really, well, sparked my journaling. Like this older guy, he has a library in his basement. It's just so nice. I'm gonna have a library in my house. That's for sure. If not a library, definitely like a. I'm gonna have my own study and have books everywhere that I've collected. And shoot, I already got six. I already got 5 books. So yeah, about time I'm I'm where I want to be. I'll have a ton more books, right? So yeah, that's another goal. Collect these books like Infinity Stones. Bring practice. I got no more water. Bring practice for LSU started the other day. I'm excited. We're getting Will Wade back. I'm excited. National Championship 2026 speaking into existence today. National Championship. We're going undefeated at home. We're going undefeated. We're going 16 though. Whatever it takes. I don't know if it's 16, but 15, 15 and 0. Mark my words. We're going 15 now. Nobody gonna want to see us on their schedule. I just seen Lane Kiffin talking about he need it takes time to build a elite level program. No, bro. We need a championship this year coming up. But yeah, baseball opening day was today. Max Fried. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Anyways, what the heck? That's neither here nor there. Max Fried, I think the last time I seen the Yankees were 5-0, but Max Fried is he's alright. Like Fried, Max Fried, he is fried. But yeah, uh, W Day. I don't know. I gotta break digital minimalism. I'm reading you next because I gotta break this millennial addiction of phones. It's terrible. Well, am I a millennial? Gen Z addiction of phones, man. This is terrible. I can't even focus on my video right now because I don't know where my phone is. This is terrible. This is terrible. But yeah, be present every day. You can't wait until you're where you want to be present. So I gotta be present every day. Show up every day, or life is just gonna pass me by. Well, let me try my other glasses on. These are real glasses though. Let me see how I look. I haven't seen what I look like with them on with my hair like this. Last last time I wore them, I had dreads. Definitely had dreads. That was definitely an error. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more. I might get some like this, but with brown, totally brown. This vid is already 20 minutes of yapping, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. So yeah, gotta fold my clothes and then head to bed. It's 9:30. I'm unk, so I gotta get up. I'm gonna be up early in the morning. Got chemistry at 10:30. Oh, super long day tomorrow. Chemistry. Oh, super long day. You know Thursdays. Chemistry, English, micro lab, and then physics lab. Yeah, super long day. So yeah, man. What off us down. Let's go. We get to conquer tomorrow. That's what I need to be saying. Hold yourself accountable. Keep grinding. We got a long way to go. Thank you for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow.